Today we're going to be looking at a Linux distribution called TinyCore. TinyCore, it's not really for beginners to Linux, it's more for advanced users, I would say. It is tiny though. It is about 10 megabytes and doesn't have much installed by default. It has X, which we're about to see here in a moment, and a fancy little Mac style toolbar down here at the bottom. It copies to RAM by default, so it's great for old machines if you're an advanced user or if you just want to set up something for fun to play with. By default, it's got a terminal emulator installed, a very basic control panel, and a package manager. So we're going to look at the package manager, so we have something to look at. We're going to say connect here, and it will connect to the internet and get a list of available packages. Now I don't know exactly how many packages there are because it doesn't tell me, but there are a lot available to it. So I'll just pick something to install. What should I install? Something not too big. How about ZSNES? It's a Super Nintendo emulator. So I will select that, and when I select it, it will tell me what the dependencies are over here, and oops, I clicked on the wrong one. And it will tell me what files are in the package and give me some more information on it. So you can choose to download only or install it. I'm going to choose to install it. And you'll see it starts to download here. It will give you a little download process bar. It uses wget to get the packages. And it says it was successfully installed. So now if I come over here to the command line and I type in ZS and hit tab, it should autocomplete. There we go, and we got the Nintendo emulator installed here. Let's look what else we might have available. Let's go up to, you can install other desktops in here if you don't like the minimal one. Fluxbox is another small one that I just saw in there. But I'll go to, let's install GIMP. I'm sure they have GIMP. There, GIMP 1 and GIMP 2. So I'll choose GIMP 2. And as soon as it switches to it, there we go, I will choose install. And as I was saying earlier, TinyCore is great for old machines. The only thing is it's not as user-friendly as many other distributions of Linux. So if you're new to Linux or you don't consider yourself an advanced user, I would suggest not trying this. There's also not a installer to install to your hard drive. Now if you go online, you can find directions on how to install it manually through the command line. I have not tried this myself. So right now it's basically a LiveCD, but like I said, it copies itself to RAM, so you can put it in. As soon as it boots up, take the CD out, you can walk away, and you can even set up some sort of server if you'd like for a while, but as soon as the machine restarts, it's gone like it was never there. And but this is just a fun tool to play with. So hopefully it'll be done downloading. It's downloading all the dependencies now, and I'm sure GIMP has quite a few. So some font things being installed and some xlibs, and now it's downloading the GIMP package itself. You can see it's a little bit larger than the dependencies were. And I want to download this. I'm assuming there are some applications it will add to an icon to the panel down here. It did not do that with the ZSNES. But I'm hoping that GIMP is an application it will add, and you'll see it added to the panel down here. The little panel down here is called W bar, and there are many in Linux. There are many, I say many, a handful, maybe 4 or 5 toolbars like this, Mac style toolbar. I'm not sure what they call it in the Apple world. And this is a minimal one. It has less options than some other ones. There we go. We got GIMP right there on there, and we can click on it. But it's also much lower system resource and actually works pretty smoothly, the animation and everything on it. And there we go. We have GIMP running on here now. So I suggest, if you like to tinker around and you're not a beginner user, so if you're intermediate to advanced, go ahead and give TinyCore a try. and like I said, it's fun to play with and great for old machines if you know what you're doing. So have a great day, and visit Films by Chris for more video tutorials on open source products. Have a great day.